welcome back to this week's weekly vlog. If you're new, super quick intro. Yes, my name is Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 23 years I've been living here in the Netherlands with my partner Lawrence, who's from South Africa, and our boys Josh and Will, and our little furry doggy Jack. So welcome. I'm also a bit of a craftaholic. I like to make things, I like to collect things. Yes. However, this channel is a weekly vlog, so I try and film snippets of my day, and every Sunday morning I post out a video of what I've been up to in the week. As I live in the Netherlands, I do try and get out, and when I am out, I try and film a little bit of what's around. And I don't know, maybe you're interested, maybe you see a different side of the Netherlands that you didn't, you've never heard about. Maybe you are from the Netherlands and you've never been to a certain place, or things look familiar. I don't know, I just like to waffle. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little bit chesty today. I don't know if you can tell, the sun, hurrah, has come out. The UK has had terrible storm. I forget the name of it now. It was really bad, quite bad. And we had the tail end winds of it. I think Friday, and then yesterday, midday afternoon, it picked up, and now it looks to be absolutely beautiful. It's blue skies, it's cold, it's 3 degrees. However, I'm not going to be outside in it for long, because I'm watching the window here. I'm in the kitchen at the moment because my friend Antoinette and her sister Jacqueline are picking me up. They should be arriving imminently, and then we're heading over to Utrecht. We're going to a dollhouse miniature fair and a teddy bear / antique toy fair, and the entry ticket gets you access to the 2 halls. So there's one hall is like 2 fairs in one, so the miniatures and the doll's house, and then the other hall is the antique toys and the teddy bear fair. William's just got up, my youngest son. Morning. It is still morning. Anyway, so that's what's happening. So I thought I'd just hop on super quickly, let you know where I'm going, because hopefully I'm going to film some footage of what everything looks like. Some of it I can't film, and then obviously with my friends, so I'm having a girls' day, but I'll do my best to film a few bits and bobs. And then if I do buy anything, I think I'll show you in this week's vlog. Yes, that's what I'll do. Sometimes I don't show you, and then I show the things in the podcast, which is the Woven Almanac, if you didn't know, because the podcast, the Woven Almanac channel, that is purely about my crafting. So we'll see. Maybe you get a snippet of stuff today, and maybe in the next podcast. I don't know. I'm waffling now. I will see you in a while. anything yet, but I'm pretty certain I've not, sorry, I can't get my words out. I'm pretty certain that I've not filmed anything or spoken to camera since Sunday. I'm sure of it. Maybe I had to go to Antoinette to pick up my keys. Left my keys in her car on Sunday. So Lawrence run me over to her. She doesn't live on the doorstep. It's over a half-hour drive away, which in the Netherlands is quite a distance because, you know, we're only a very we're a long but narrow country. So, I mean, you know, 2 hours in any direction, you've left the country. So anyway, I think she made milk tart, which is a South African dessert. So that was sweet. So maybe I've inserted some footage of that. I'm sure I filmed it. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Anyway, waffle. So the reason... No, actually, so the Dollhouse Fair was fantastic. Let me show you what I bought. Had such a great day. I'm not gonna lie, it pretty wiped me, but it was good. It was nice in that this time they had everything in just one giant hall. There was a lot of space. So it was a combination of, so usually it's the Dollhouse and Miniature is one fair, and then the what is it, the Teddy Bear and Antique Toys are another fair. But I think the Teddy Bear Antique Toys is not doing so well, so they've come together. So it was busy, and it was all in one hall, so one entrance ticket got you access to everything. The only thing, we got there about, I want to say about 11:30ish or something. The only thing, which, I mean, you always get this at these kind of, you know, because you in effect you're walking around market stalls kind of thing. It was really difficult to sort of get in to see things, you know. That was a little bit, and also, you know, I wasn't in the mood for sort of, you know, trying to elbow my way in, and, you know. And the other thing, what was really annoying, actually, I commented on it to Antoinette, and she also laughed and said, I thought exactly the same. The amount of, it was lovely that a lot of ladies had brought their other halves with them, their husbands. But everywhere you went, it was very clear the husbands were not really interested in what was being sold, but they were carrying bags. There was, I'd say like 80% of them, that was kind of what they were doing. But then they would stand at the stall, so they're not looking or buying or shopping, but they would stand there and block. So that was all, and also people just, you know, would just strike up a conversation, and the next minute 3 or 4 people just stood at the stall. So you're like, that was a bit annoying, but whatever. What we did, we skipped lunch because I think we just lost track of time. At some point, the 3 of us, I think I already mentioned Antoinette's sister, one of her sisters, Jacqueline, was with us, who also has a dollhouse. The 3 of us sort of split up, and then we came up together and split up. So that was quite nice. You know, we could sort of do our own thing. And then if one of us saw something that we knew the other would like, we'd sort of regroup, and then we'd all go and look together. And it was really good fun. But we skipped lunch accidentally. So, sorry, I'm struggling to get my words out at the moment. I'm having a bit of a strange time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was like quite late in the afternoon, like about 3:30ish or something. We said, well, let's just go and get a snack. So we went into the cafe there, which was almost closing. It was quite empty. Had a drink and a snack. And then I said, oh, there was one stall that I really wanted to go back and look at, because I couldn't. It was one of the most popular ones every fair you go to. So I said, okay, let's go back. And then we ended up doing a quick walk around, and it was, you know, it was empty. It was great. It wasn't yet finished. People were packing up, but a lot of people had already sort of left. And yeah, I mean, I would say if you go to one of these things, I'm talking about the Netherlands. I've never been to one outside of the Netherlands, but for me, I would I think it's a really good idea to go at like, say, after 2, because there, you know, it actually went, because it was so empty, it was quicker because you can see everything. Whereas you spend a lot of time sort of loitering and, you know, queuing. And so anyway, but it's such a good day out. It's so fun. And everybody you meet is so, you know, everybody's just like, oh, look at this. Oh, did you try that? Antoinette has actually made Facebook friends with somebody from the fair because she was giving her really good tips, and it's just a really nice community. But also the crafting community in general. It's like that, in my experience, it's like that kind of people. A lot of people do other things, like a lot of other people will like crochet, knit, sew, paint, you know. So anyway, it was really good fun. So I'll show you very quickly what I bought, although some of them I've took out of the package. The thing what I did notice is it used to be the most predominant supplier of miniatures, like 3D, like laser printing, 3D printing. It was Art of Mini. Their stall is always full. They're very, very popular and quite in the circuit. They're quite well known. But this year, or this fair, there was quite a lot selling, you know, 3D laser printed stuff. There was one company. I've opened everything, so I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. Art and Mini Art. That's the, if you can see it. Their stand was fantastic, and as you can see, the prices were for dollhouse, especially like intricate, quite, you know, a little bit sort of fancy, very reasonable price. And the store, the owners were really, really friendly, really nice. And I asked permission, can I film something? They were like, yeah, fine. So anyway, I bought quite a few things since, but I've opened everything because with it, when it's 3D printed, you have to paint them yourself. If you want a painted one, and some of them, they do sell painted ones, but you know, they're stunning. So you're going to pay way more because you're paying not only for the printing, the item, but also the artistry that goes with it. So anyway, I bought quite a few things from them. One of them, so I'm in the process of painting stuff. So I've already started painting this little stool. I was going to paint it pink. I'm not sure yet. I mean, there'll be about another 4 or 5 layers of paint and, you know, what you call it, aging and stuff. I'm just doing the base layer at the moment. So I've got this little like padded stool. Looks great, eh? It's quite weighty as well, that. And then I bought this from them, the same company. I bought this little crate. So these all start off, I'll show you. I bought this like plinth, decorative plinth, that I have painted 1 layer of white, and this is from that company. That's how they look. And I'm painting this white because I've got, no, that way. Sorry, my dryer's on. Is that the right way? Well, I can't. No, I think that way is. I think that. I don't know. I'll have to. Well, I can put it any way I want. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm just putting it on the table. What would be the right way it would go? What I do, yeah, that would be the right way. What I do with these kind of things in my dollhouse, I use like blue tack or sticky tack, just to temporarily stick things down. So yeah, I bought this beautiful bust. They had a lot. It reminded me of a young Queen Victoria. I think Antoinette also bought a bust. Look at the detail on it. It's really nice. So I'm gonna keep these white, so they're like alabaster or marble, but I'm gonna age them. I'll probably use a bit of grey or black, so it's got like that, you know, that old marble kind of look. So that's everything I bought from them. But then I also, from Art of Mini, I bought this little hobby horse, and the filament, which is the plastic that they use, is a different shade, so it's more grey. So this is the hobby horse. The wheels don't move or anything, so I'm gonna have to get my really, really fine brushes on that. But I need to think what kind of colours I want to do it. Do like a little white dapple grey, but that's for the nursery, which I'm not I'm not doing yet, but anyway. And that was, for that little plastic stick, it was €8.50. So if you see, I think, because these are like the, you know, the sort of, they're like the Louis Vuitton of 3D lasering printing. And then this is more like Zara. But quality-wise, fantastic. I'm definitely going to be buying more from these. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to with them. And then I bought, it's not for the doll house, I just saw this, absolutely loved it, and it was second hand, and apparently they're collectibles, and I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. I just wanted this one. It was €10, but I think new they're like 30 to 40 euro upwards, and they're called Sunny, SONN, Sunny Angel, that's the brand. So it just reminded me of a little Cupid doll. And look at its, look at those little wings. Oh, they're so cute. And I'm not sure if they're like Chinese or Korean, but they're collectibles. I just loved it. So I said, the guy said, do you know what it is? I said, it's a Cupid doll. And he said, no, but they're pretty much based on Cupid dolls, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if you've seen something. It's not detailed, but it gives you definitely the impression of something. And then the other thing, I've got a bag. The company that makes the bears that I like, you know, the Piggy teddy bear and Ted. If you've been around a while, you remember I made Ted. Anyway, they were there. They've stopped. They closed the business, but were selling off stock. But now they seem to be doing fairs. So anyway, when they closed, one of the kits I wanted, they'd sold out, but they had the pattern for it. So it's this elephant Yada. So the pattern was $4.50. And then I bought everything I needed to make Yada, except the little trolley that it's on. Well, I could just do that with buttons, it's fine. And I did buy the heart, but it's not in the package. I don't know if it got dropped or it's fine. And this is, so it's quite a big piece of fabric. It's like this, it's like a beige, like a taupe, but it's got like a pinkish undertone to it. But this is quite a big piece. I mean, it's pinned, but you know, it's double-sided. So I could actually get quite a lot of teddies over this. So this will last me quite a while. So I kind of made my own kit up. And then I just bought, because I was there, I bought a few sets of the nice like old-fashioned glass eyes. So I got, let's turn the light way around. I've got a 5, 6 and 7 millimeter glass eyes, and there's like 2 sets of eyes in each bag. I have got safety eyes, so I just like the look of these glass ones. And then they did have another kit. I did want this, but the one I wanted for was the Yada. But I did have my eye on this, and while I was there, I thought I'm just going to buy it. So this is actually another elephant. I'm not sure. Jetta, I think you pronounce it. Jetta. I think that T and the J is a ch sound in Dutch. Chetta, I think so. Anyway, so that's this little elephant here. Also very pretty. You can see the price. I think it's very, very reasonable. You get literally everything. You get the cotter pins. You get they're weighted. So I've got everything. And then I also bought, it's in the bag, some cotton to match, just because, well, I have cotton, but. So yeah, that was everything I bought. And I also bought some from like the vintage, the antique place, stools, the section. I bought some, they're in my craft room now. I bought some teeny weeny little black, like the metal press straws. They're prim ones, but they're really old. They're like, I think you get a strip of 6 or 8. It's like what my nana had in her sewing box. Quite old, but I've not bought them to be precious about them. I bought them to use. I've already used one of them on a new dress for Daffodil. I'll talk about that in a podcast, I think. Oh yeah, and I found some really again from the antique bit, a bag of really, really nice old like brass little bells, which is nice for crochet and amigurumi. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm trying. I can feel it. So The reason that I've not been on is, so I got home not too late. I was exhausted. Also, you know, my arthritis, my joints were very sore, like very, very sore. I'm glad I went. I had a fantastic day. It was so nice. But also, I think it just like irritated everything. So on Monday, I woke up exhausted and in a lot of pain. You know, my joints, especially my feet. I've spoken about this before. Anyway, I messaged work and I said, I'm sorry, I'm just not well. And then yesterday I went to the doctor. I went to my GP, had a good chat with them. And he's basically said, this is just got to work its way on its own. So it's just this really, really long virus. But the more concerning thing is the exhaustion, the tiredness. You know, even you know, like I'm that tired. I'm having difficulty speaking. Like I stuttered a bit, you know, and then my brain knows I'm doing it, but my mouth just can't seem to like speak clearly. So anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about it because, you know, nobody's tuned in for that. We want, you know, just you watch other people's lives just, you know, for a bit of entertainment, don't you? That's what I do, and I'm nosy. But I'm just letting you know the cough thing, and the doctor's not worried. It might take another 4 or 5 weeks. It is what it is. It's actually on the rise in the Netherlands now, like really on the rise. The tiredness, I am going to go, I'm waiting for a referral letter. I'm going to go and, you know, get a sort of check over about that. And yeah, we'll see. But for the time being, I'm not going to be working. I don't know if it's just this week or a bit longer. I don't know. But I'm not going to keep going on about it. You know, it's fine. I just need to, you know, not spend what little energy I've got. I mean, I'm falling asleep on the sofa every night, you know, and I'm wearing my CPAP machine for my sleep apnea. I shouldn't be doing that, you know. So anyway, the doctor said there's a lot of signs going on. Let's send you to somebody who can, you know, who specialises in, you know, why you're tired. You know, we can rule things out. Maybe it's like a mental thing, maybe it's a physical thing, but I'm in this sort of tick process. So that's where we're up to. So yeah, today Lawrence has had to go to the office, although I think he's going to come home this afternoon and carry on working from home. Will's gone to college. Joshua's got a free day, so I think he's still in bed. It's like, oh, my next, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning here. I've been up early again, of course. Don't know if you heard of. I've unloaded the dryer and the washer, so I'm onto the laundry. My cleaner's had a fall, so she's not coming today, which is fine. I'm going to do a little bit of housework, but I feel, even though it's only 11, I'm tired again. I actually feel like I need to go and have a lie down. And you know what? I think I might just do that. That's also what the doctor said. If you're tired, just go and sleep. So that's also why I'm not, you know, working at the moment. I need like that. I need to just, you know, follow my body kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. And tomorrow, well, I do have a hair appointment tomorrow, which I'm going. I need to get my roots done. I don't need to. I'm so tired. I actually felt like just cancelling it. And I pre-book my appointments like a month in advance. And I thought, no, just go, you know, just get it done. And then also, I don't know what to do about my nails. I'm sick of them. They've grown out and I just can't face it. So I think what I'll do tomorrow, I'm going to go I have to go to the hairdresser anyway. And then I'm going to see how I feel, if I want to just take a chance and go and do a drop-in, a walk-in at the nail place and just get them done. I was in two minds whether to just take it all off and just stop with it, you know, just maybe put a bit of clear polish on it for now. It is a chore. I mean, it's anything, the whole beauty industry. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling and I'll come back on at some point for another chat. Tell you what I've been up to. See you in a while. Hello, I'm almost in the village. I was in two minds whether to cancel my hair appointment, but I thought, no, let me just go. It's 10 to 2, my appointment's at 2. I only got dressed half an hour ago. looking very orange. I think I've gone like light on the makeup, as in I've not bothered with eyeliner. I've got a bit of eyeshadow on and mascara, but I think I've gone a bit mad with the face powder, with the bronzer. Looking very orange. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, but I think you can hear I'm not. It's a little bit of a challenge today. I'm having a challenging day, and it's a bit damp, but it's a bit warmer. It's 8 degrees. Oh, this parking lot's full again. I don't know, wouldn't you think on a Thursday afternoon it'd be? I mean, do people not work? It's so strange. Anyway, I've got time. I'll drive around a little bit. Yeah, so I am going to the hairdressers. I've not done a thing about my nails. I just can't. The idea of going out to get my nails done, I'm not feeling it. We'll see how I feel. Oh my gosh, I've got a car in front of me now, also looking for a spot. This isn't boding well. Why is it so busy? That's just bizarre. I might have to drive over the road and park in the Lidl car park, which is fine. It's not, I think actually the Lidl car park's probably closer for me, thinking about it. Anyway, it's so weird. Maybe, so this car park that I'm in now, it's actually in the town hall car park. So maybe there's a ceremony going on. Yep, somebody's coming out. Got the reverse. Got his reverse lights on. Okay, that was lucky. Oh, it's a nice big spot. Ooh, that was lucky. Yeah, so I've done nothing. You know, it took a lot of effort to get dressed. I make my face orange. And I'm nowhere near these cars. My camera's extra sensitive. Anyway, I don't know if I told you, Lawrence has bought, sorry, I'm just leaning forward. Lawrence has bought himself a drone. He had a drone years ago for his job. But strangely, I still don't know why I needed a drone for that job, but anyway. And then when he left the company, he had to give it back. I mean, it was worth thousands. It was a real, like, you know, professional one. And then he's always wanted one. Anyway, he told me the other week, he said, oh, I've bought a drone. When we went to Wassenaar, would that be in last week's vlog? I can't remember. The guy he was buying it from called him to say he couldn't come and deliver it, but can he post it? And, you know, Lawrence has been talking to this guy for weeks, and he didn't pay for it. The guy did it on trust. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Anyway, so the drone turned up, and then the weekend just gone, he filmed a little bit. I don't know if it's any good, but I said, if it is any good, I'll stick it on the end of this video. I think he filmed in a place called Folan Dam, I think, which is on the coast, but I'm not sure. See, I think he was with his friend, and Josh was playing football, so I think he was just sort of playing with it to test it out. So it wouldn't necessarily be footage that I would film for the vlog. But anyway, I thought that'll be good. It's quite strict with flying zones here, but we've had a look. There's quite a few places we can fly with it, like half an hour, 45-minute drive, you know. So maybe we'll get, you know, I'll be able to add some nice things to the vlog moving forward. And I was thinking, oh, it must be coming up. The tulip fields will start coming out soon, in you know, another few weeks. And so if you can find a flying zone by the tulip fields, that'd be fun. Although I don't know if the farmers would be that happy about it, but we can see. Maybe I could actually email some, because it's not, I mean, I'm filming for like YouTube, not just, you know, hobby dronist. Anyway, we'll see. Right, so all I'm getting done at the hairdresser is, everything's an effort, is my roots done, and I think she's just going to trim my ends, and that's it. I forgot my hat, my woolly hat, but that's all I'm having done, nothing fancy. So I'm going to stop waffling, And in the blink of an eye, I'll be back again. See you in a while. Hope you can see me. I'm squinting a bit. You can see this sun. It's 10 to 5 and it's still very, very low sun, but it's still light. I just said to Lawrence, it makes you feel so much better having some daylight, longer days. Oh, it's a bit chilly up here. I forgot to show you, I made this the other day. So Daffodil has got a new dress, an everyday dress, and she's got a little pocket. So I'm having great fun with her. The back's a bit dodgy, but anyway, it's fine. And then when I popped to the hairdressers yesterday, I've only had my roots done, and then she thinned it for me, so it's a bit of a mess. I just quickly went into the Action because I needed some cleaning stuff, and they had this nice paper pad, and I thought, because I'm going to make oh, I love that, I'm going to make Daffodil and Dot a little house. So I think you get two, yeah, you get two of each page. Lovely. That's what you get. So yeah, I thought, right, well, I've ordered something off Amazon. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. It's like a shelf, but we'll see. Lawrence has just been giving me instructions on how to access where he's saved his drone footage. So we'll see if there's any drone footage at the end of the video. I realise it's a shorter vlog this week. I've not been doing anything. I'm just tired. In fact, I was in, what time was the Wide Awake Club this morning? The Wide Awake Club this morning. It was 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Wide Awake Club. So I've just been asleep on the sofa, and then I've woke up and I'm really groggy. Lawrence said, "Oh my gosh, you were snoring." Well, of course I was snoring. I didn't have my machine on. Anyway, I think I said I haven't really got any plans this weekend. I'm going to Namley's tomorrow evening. She's invited us for dinner. Actually, this was the dinner we were supposed to have at Christmas, but we were sick. And I think Raymond's got a new barbecue, so we're gonna have a barbecue. Obviously, we're not eating outside, or at least I hope not. Or if we are, we have heaters. But yeah, that'll be nice. It'd be nice to see them. And for the rest, I don't know. I think Lawrence said something about he wanted to watch one of the boys playing football. I don't know. It was something with football. And then Sunday, he's not got hockey on, so I don't know, maybe we'll do something, we'll see. I won't be doing anything. If he goes out, I won't do anything tomorrow because we're still down to one car, so. But I'm just happy being hunkered down. Oh, and the other thing is, I was very sensible and planned ahead with ordering the groceries, so that the groceries came at 20 to 8 this morning. I saw the notification because obviously I was wide awake, and it said if it was because I think I booked the delivery from between 8 and 10, and it said from 7:40 till 8:10 it was going to come, but if it was too early I could send a message. I thought, oh, they can come. And literally, Lawrence just got up and there was a knock on the door. They rang the bell, I should say. What else I forgot to tell you? I haven't got anything to say. I'm just resting. I'm just resting, you know. I need to. And I think that's it. What we all up to? Have you got anything good to watch? I've got Hayu, which is it's a streaming service, but it's all like the Bravo TV, you know, all the Real Housewives and Below Deck and all that franchise stuff. So at the moment I'm watching, I've got on the go the Real Housewives of Potomac. Gosh, that air crash. Oh my goodness. I've been watching it on the news, how dreadful. Just because it fell into the Potomac River. Actually, I've been to the Potomac River. I've had lunch or dinner there, I forget. Oh my gosh, I'm waffling now. But yeah, oh, so sad. Yeah, so I'm watching that, and I'm watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I'm watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but I'm only on season 3, and I understand season 5 is airing now, so I'm watching that on catch up. We're watching Love Island. It's the UK one, but it's the All Star, I think it's called. It's in South Africa. It's okay, nothing fantastic. And then series, Lawrence and I, we're not watching anything together. No, we finished Virgin River. Really enjoy it. So we're up to date with that. I don't know about you. I just find we've got. If I think of when I was growing up, I've gone into a waffle now. When I was growing up, I remember we had 3 channels. Yeah, we had BBC One, 2, and ITV. That was it. And I remember we only had black and white TVs. I remember going to my grandma's, my nana's house, and asking, and she loved to watch sport. She liked football. She used to do the pools. Who remembers the pools? Like the little betting thing. The pools man used to come round. And she liked to watch snooker. And I used to say to her, Nana, how do you know what colour balls that he's hitting? It just fascinated me. Anyway, waffle. But so, and then we got Channel 4, I think it was in the 80s, and wow, that was like, it was really high tech and modern, and it was a bit risque, and you know, and then I remember we got we got a remote control for the television, but actually it was wired, so it was the remote control, but it was plugged in, so you was always, you know, tripping up and the wire would come out, and I was often the remote control. Or if my sister Estelle was up, you know, she wasn't in bed, she was the remote control. Like, go and turn it over. And yeah, then we got Channel 4. But anyway, the point I'm saying is, we've got, what have we got? So we've got satellite TV, although we have just the free version, but we have, you know, all the English terrestrial channels. We've got Dutch television, we've got Netflix, we've got Amazon Prime, we've got HBO, and I've got Hayu, and I watch YouTube. And it just feels like with like thousands of channels available, there's never anything to watch. And the point I'm making is, when I was a kid, you know, 3 channels, there was always something to watch. Isn't that strange? Anyway, I've gone into waffle mode. Right, I'm going to wrap up the vlog. I'm sorry it's been a bit boring. Very sorry about that. I can't even remember what I got up to. Oh yeah, we went to the dollhouse fair. That was nice. I hope you enjoyed the footage of that. But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling, I think. I'm just going to wrap it up. Let's see what next week brings. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I hope it's nice at the weekend we can get out and do a bit of drone footage. That would be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you're all well. Let me know if you've got any recommendations in the comments for what to watch, and if you've been doing any crafting, if you're inspired to make a little mouse. I know when I shared it on the podcast, some of you said you wanted to make one. I'm having such fun with her. Yes, and if you're new, if it's first time stopping by the channel and you haven't done so, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're slowly increasing in our numbers, which is lovely. And don't be shy, you know, if you want to say hello in the comments, you know, don't feel weird about it. I know when you're new to something, you don't, you know, I'm one of these like Facebook group stalkers. I love reading them and I'll give the likes, but some groups I never comment, but I want to. So don't, if you feel a bit awkward, just feel very comfortable and safe here. We're a good old bunch. Right, I am going to stop waffling. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.